Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Hot Mic Show, live from Los Angeles. I'm Bill Whittle. I'm talking to country music legend and great American patriot Rudy Gatlin, who's calling me all kinds of wonderful names on the mic just before we rolled in here. Rudy, what we're doing is we're breaking down this song of yours, American with a Remington, because for so many people in the larger pop culture, this stuff just doesn't make any sense. They really don't. They just don't know what to do with it. And there's a line here that I think is really interesting, especially here at NRA. We find this very interesting. So it's part of the chorus. It says, "'Cause I'm an American with a Remington. My daddy's Remington helped me put food on my table when he came home from the war disabled." You know, I think the idea that all of the people who are in these anti-gun lobbies and trying to take away our Second Amendment rights, put all of that aside, because the whole Second Amendment thing is the reason it's there. But I think if you told those people that you actually eat what you shoot, I think they'd be astonished. I really do. I think the people in New York and Los Angeles would be flat out astonished if you told them that you needed a rifle to help feed your family.
Yeah, and then if they, as soon as they get upset about that, then they get upset about us shooting animals that we eventually consume. Quail birds. We grew up in West Texas. I love to hunt quail birds. I love to hunt dove. I've been deer hunting. My dad did a lot of elk hunting. He always brought meat home. You know, we didn't just shoot for the heck of shooting. We consumed the fowl feast, you know, that God provided for us. It's a hunt. It's a sport. It's a sport. We enjoy it. It's a good camaraderie with your kids, with your friends, family. It's the American way of life. And we've been doing this since they came over on those three little boats a long time ago. You know, the Pilgrims started. What'd they do? They went out there and started harvesting, you know, deer and elk and turkeys.
We've been doing it since people got off of that one great big boat back a long time earlier than that. Rudy, that's something else. And when people they talk about hunters, and you tell them, you know, most hunters eat what they shoot. I think most city people, most progressives in this sanitized culture of ours, I really do think that they don't grasp the idea that nothing dies peacefully in the wild. That deer, if there were no hunters along anywhere, that the deer would eventually retire to the Santa Monica home for retired venison and live out their lives comfortably and sleepy on the porch out there watching the sun go down. If you are a wild animal, you have a choice of a quick, clean death from a bullet or basically being ripped apart and eaten alive. And that aspect of the equation, nobody seems to talk about.
No, that's way too far out there for most people to comprehend. I think it just shows up at the supermarket. If they will eat red meat at all, or if they eat chicken, or if they eat what other, you know, bacon or whatever the meats are there at the supermarket. Kids, bless their hearts, everybody needs to go to a farm. They need to go out and hunt. They need to get out in the wild and see how this happens. It doesn't just happen. There's a purpose. There's a reason. There's a rhyme to all this. But I'm sorry they don't get it.
That's right.
Bless their heart. Bless their hearts.
They don't get it. Well, one of the reasons our society's in trouble is because the people are a long, long way away from the reality that is actually out there. We're almost out of time, Rudy, but one last line that I really like very much, I just wanted to talk to you about. At the end of the song is a stanza that says, "You underestimate these United States and the righteous-minded people who stand up as one." Righteous-minded people. I think that a republic only stands if there are virtuous people, because virtuous people can police themselves. But if the population of a country is not righteous minded, then you need police and cameras and judges and all of the rest of the stuff that comes with it. This is a righteous minded country still today, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I believe it will continue to be, although at times it doesn't seem like it, but there are plenty of us still around and always will be. I just don't ever. And that you're talking about coming to a police state. It's happened before, you know, and in Europe and other countries, the righteous might didn't stand up to that tyranny. We will.
That's it. And it's not just police states, it's kings, emperors, priesthoods, all of it. It's all totalitarian control, somebody watching over the people. And the only time in history that people have decided that they could maybe watch out for themselves was when they were righteous minded and they realized, hey, you know what? I don't have to tell you what you can do or not do. You can go to Vegas, sin all you want to, but we're not going to stop Vegas from existing just because you can't control yourselves while other people can. I could talk all day, Rudy. Honestly, I really could. We're about out of time, but thanks so much for joining us today. Absolute legend, and it's such an honor to know you guys.
Thank you, Bill. Good seeing you. Great being with you. I'll holler at you next time I'm out there in La La Land.
We'll go get a beer.
God bless. All right.
Okay. Take care, buddy. Thank you.
You bet.
There he is, Rudy Gatlin of the Gatlin Brothers, talking about their song American with a Remington. And I'm just going to quote because it's time to go. But they have another song, and the song is The Lady Takes the Cowboy Every Time. They're talking about people out here in L.A. Smooth talker, thinks he'll be the one to walk her to his room, but for all his scheming, he's only dreaming. He might as well be gone because she's got her eyes on the dance floor. She's made up her mind, and the lady takes the cowboy every time. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. I'm Bill Whittle here on the Hot Mike Show. We will be back tomorrow right here on NRATV.